Hi, my name is Jesse at Trash Panda, and I recently changed my putting style from straddled to staggered. And clearly the best way to get better at putting is simply by practice. Like, the best I've ever been was when I did 100 putts a day for 30 days. But since I'm in the middle of retraining my style, I'm kind of curious about some of the more subtle nuances. So I asked my audience over on Instagram about the most underrated putting tip they've ever heard. And today, I'm gonna put some of those to the test. Oh, and spoiler alert, the last one is gold. Woo! I know I'm going to get the question, so all of these tests are going to be performed with my current putting putter, AGL Ponderosas. And these are all from our This Disc Planted a Tree collaboration. If you want to snag a disc that plants a tree, there's info in the description. Alright, let's do it. We've obviously all heard people talking about aiming at one link on the chain, but Danny suggested aiming at the weld on the chain. That's absolutely next level, and I'm curious if it helps me narrow my focus even more. Alright, if I'm being totally honest, my expectations were pretty low for that, but I think there was something to it. Obviously you have to wait for the chains to totally get still to even notice the weld from that kind of distance. But typically when I'm aiming for one link and I hit a few away, it feels like a miss. This time, one link away felt like a miss because I was aiming for such a small spot. So there's definitely something to it. If I'm being totally honest, my misses are typically short, so Lauren's tip of putting through the basket and not to it is actually pretty new to me, and I'm super interested. Okay, 9 out of 10, and that felt really good. I think someone else commented something about how you should use the same power for your putts anywhere inside of Circle 1, and I kind of like that idea. So Lauren and a few others who said that, great tip. If I'm understanding this correctly, I think it just means focusing on what your hand is doing after you let go of the disc, like in the handshake position. And it's definitely weird to think about a handshake, but it's honestly working super consistently. I just made every single one, every single time. Jake is a great player up in Canada, and my interest was definitely piqued with this comment, but I did not expect that. It's a little weird counting 1 1,000, 2 1,000 in your head as you aim, but it worked. If you haven't already checked out Ben's channel, I highly suggest it. He makes great content and he articulates form really well. That being said, it seems pretty simple. I would assume my back leg and my hand are starting their motions at the exact same time. But since I'm switching to staggered, I feel like I have to give it a try. Okay, it probably comes down to specifically what I need right now, but that last tip, that was the one. For me, most of these tips were super helpful, but that one was the one where everything clicked. If a different tip I mentioned resonated with you, or if there's one that I didn't mention in this video that you think is super underrated, let me know in the comments below. Because I would love for this video and the comments section to be almost an exhaustive resource for people who are looking to improve their putting in the small things. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to support the channel, and here are some honorable mentions.